Welcome to Nosey Road. Tonight we start the second half of the season with game 15 of Super League 5. The Super League champions for 1999, the Saints, take on the 2000 Challenge Cup runners-up Leeds here at Nosey Road in what should be a very entertaining encounter. Leeds, with 5 losses before getting points against Huddersfield Sheffield, have now rallied with 7 wins, obviously 7 losses, and lie in 6th position before tonight's game, which finishes off round 15. Saints are joint top with 2 losses, both against Bradford, and Bradford are just on top with points difference. Bradford won on Friday, Wigan won on Friday. Saints now need to carry on winning to keep up with them. The Saints now ready to emerge. And I'll just run through the Leeds side just before the Saints come out, hopefully. Cummins at full-back, Sterling, Walker, Senior and Pratt at the 3/4, Harrison, Sheridan, the half-back pairing, Fleary, Jackson and McDermott in the front row, Morley, Sinfield and Hay, the back 3. On the bench, Mackay, Farrell, Matthew and Powell. The Saints, led out by captain Chris Joynt. Here he comes through their banner. And matchday mascots, brother and sister, Adam Hughes and Charlotte Hughes. Adam is 13 years old, he attends De La Salle School. His hobbies are rugby, football, cricket, watching the Saints also, and his favourite players are Tommy, Freddie and Sean Long. Charlotte, she's 10 years old, she attends St Thomas of Canterbury School. She enjoys going to the Girl Guides. Her hobbies also include dancing, music and watching the Saints. Her favourite players are Freddie and Sully. So Adam and Charlotte Hughes just running off there. Have a great evening. Your Saints side for this evening: Paul Wellens at full-back, Steve Hall and Anthony Stewart are the right wing partnership. Paul Newell of Anthony Sullivan on the left, Tommy Martin and Sean Long the half-back pairing. Perolini, Cunningham and Nicol. Welcome back to Kieran Cunningham in the front row, the hooking position after about 6 games missing. Joynt, Henari and Sculthorpe the back 3, and on the bench O'Neill, Barrow, Edmondson and Yonkers. Your referee is Steve Presley from Cass. Saints to kick off. You with Micron Video bringing you all the match this evening from an end of position. My name's Ron Hoof, Dave is your cameraman. Let's hope your enjoyment isn't taken away obviously with the end view. It didn't against Wigan, and if the Saints get the same result, it'll be okay, won't it? Obviously difficult picking the players out from the distance. Andy Hay bringing it forward. Jackson will step up as acting half. Leeds move it to their right. Solid tackling by the Saints. Looks as though the kick was coming in. It is a floated kick. Steve Hall took it well. Brings it back across the play, then ducks under one tackle. Barry McDermott that came in enthusiastically, and you don't expect anything else from Barry McDermott, do you? Wellens trying to scamper away. Quickly brought down. Sculthorpe now looking for that gap. Short ball, Sonny Nicol offers it, pushes one off. Nicol again, breaks through. Second phase of defence there by Leeds. Sean Long, then back inside to Scully. Last one of the sequence. We're on top of the restaurant, if you need to be told, and the sun's right in our eyes, so it's very difficult. Tommy Martin puts a lofted kick. Snow on that when it comes down. That's a tester. Oh, well taken by Cummins at the back. The Rhinos with possession. Sterling coming in off the right flank. They say the oldest player in Super League, but he's doing a good job. He's in some good form, isn't he? Fleary bringing the ball forward up to the 40-metre line. Harris. Now the Rhinos there. Second row, Adrian Morley, well taken down. The kick. Sully well positioned, comes in field, only needs half a gap. Tommy Martin at dummy half, Lauren Marlin at the play of the ball. Martin takes it on the blind, gives it to Newlove. Oh, and a rather enthusiastic tackle there by Chev Walker. Once again, a lot of mauling. The Saints spectators trying to let the referee know, but he's not having any of it. Apollo driving the ball up. Once again, the Rhinos a little slow getting off the tackle man, and Cunningham trying to go through. The referee's not having any this time. Last one of the sequence. Sean Long puts it high. Oh, it's going to go out on the full, that. It is. The wind, I think he's got the wind behind him, and it's gone out on the full. 20-metre tap restart for the Rhinos. Good tackle in midfield, nothing more than we can expect. It's a very warm evening here at Nosey Road. The games that have been played this afternoon obviously have been in quite a lot of heat, and that certainly looked forward from our position, definitely from my vantage point. The referee didn't see it that way. Leeds Rhinos keep the ball alive. Harry McDermott right at Paul Sculthorpe, and no problem, Sculthorpe gets him down with ease. Short side, Sheridan chipping it downfield. Knocked back to Wellens. Leeds, Wellens forced into touch. He looks at the touch judge. He's reporting to referee Presley. Scrum down. No. Well, he's given a drop out from between the sticks. He's taken the report in, and I don't know about that myself, but that's the verdict. With plenty of water carriers coming on today. Jeanette Smith just down below us, obviously bringing on some refreshment. As Tommy Martin drops out from between the sticks. Andy Hay will receive. And it's going to be a strength-sapping encounter this evening. Good win last week for the Saints against Wakefield, and they've won today after needing to get points. They beat Warrington at Wilderspool. Salford also won at the bottom of the table. Leeds are in 6th position. Sheridan offloading there, but good tackling by Tommy Martin. Kieran Cunningham in again. Scott Barras filled in very well for Kieran Cunningham. Oh, and McDermott went down. Looks as well, something, he's pulled something there. He went down there, it looked as though the elephant gun had got him. But there didn't look any contact there at all with another player, and he just went down, did McDermott. The physio on treating, and also the water carriers on for the Saints. So McDermott receiving treatment. Looks as though, is he going to have to be cheered off? Well, he's up and about. No substitution made at present. Now he looks all right. That's one tough forward is McDermott. Restart signalled on the last tackle. Sheridan puts it out to Hay. Jackson can't take it. Stewart picks the loose ball up. Leeds trying to put on the power play. Perolini drives it up. The Terminator pumping the legs up to the Saints 40. On the blind side again, Henare looking to unload it back to Cunningham. He couldn't. Good clamp tackling this time. Nickel. Big forward Nickel drives it through. Blind side again, Sculthorpe. Good tackling by the Rhinos, no danger about that. And there's one hell of a good crowd here at Knowsley Road this evening. There's not many empty spaces. The Saints kick it through. The ball well taken. And the Rhinos move it to the right. Sterling. Sullivan and Joint and Paul Newlove come up with a tackle. Once again, good pressure by the Rhinos. Super defence by the Saints. Mr. Presley letting the game flow. We've had 8 minutes, no score at present. Harris trying to weave his magic. Opening it up for the Rhinos. Is he going to get into the corner? What a tackle! I think that could be a try. I think that'll go to the video referee, and I think that is a try by Senior. He's given it, yes. I'd have no qualms with that. It looked as though Wellens was just going to get the tackle in. In fact, he did get the tackle in, but Senior was steaming down the flank, and he did well. He kept the ball carrying arm up in the air, banged it down over the whitewash. The touch judge obviously signalled that it was a good try. The referee came in, and that puts Leeds on the board at 4 points to 0. The lead in Wales in the World Cup. But just short of the posts, waved away. 10 minutes gone, Saints 0, Leeds Rhinos 4. Sounds as though there's somebody in from Leeds here, but judging by the cheering at the top, they're packed Eddington stand. Good kick-off. Kept in the field of play. Now it's up to the Saints to hold Leeds up there in their own 20. Well, Leeds turn now to obviously try and influence the referee to get the players up quickly. Well, that looked a forward pass near me. The referee's let it go. Oh, he's giving it now on the intervention of the touch judge. My word, it's a good job too. It was that far forward, it was nearly in next week. Scrum down, head and feed to the Saints. Within striking distance of the line. The Saints trail by 4, 11 minutes gone. Blindside, Sculthorpe! Sculthorpe for the line, is he in? I think the referee's going to point to the spot. Is he short? He is short. Once again, Saints off of the ball. Pedalina keeps it going, Saints spread it. Touch the Leeds man. Surely the play will be brought back. Yes. Play brought back. Up just short of the line, no advantage to the Saints. But head and feed now at the scrum, and another ideal chance. Blindside again, Long. Well covered defence there. Long wants to get up and play it quickly. Sullivan trying to squeeze in. Now the Saints, will they bring it back across the face of the post? Once again, the referee's in. As he said, the ball was knocked forward. He's bringing the play back. It is a scrum down, head and feet to Leeds this time. Saints knock the ball forward. Leeds tried to offload it, it's a drop-off pass. And the Saints defence, well up to it there, but Leeds come down again, and a great break by Jackson. Nickel comes back and scrags him. He gets up again, does Jackson. Line side with Leeds Rhinos. A good 70 metres they've made there. They're down to the Saints 20. Sheridan along the line. Harris drop off to Hay. Sheridan, Harris Have to be taken first time. Can't allow the Welsh wizard to try and use his magic. Sheridan, the kick. Aim for the post. Wellens will let it run dead. McDermott was chasing it. Too much beef on the ball, and Saints will restart from the centre of the 20. Good piece of attacking there by Leeds. From deep in their own 20-metre area, right up to the Saints' 20-metre area. Sculthorpe, Henare now, looking to break through. Can't get past Andy Hay. Blindside, Tony Stewart. Got past Senior, kept the ball alive long. Perellini, Saints keep it alive. Space there for Wellens. Cunningham breaks through the first line of defence and the second. Still going is Cunningham. Long, Saints spread it. Martin offers the ball, looking for support. The ball still alive. Chris Joint. He wants to play it quickly. Oh dear me, must be a penalty. The referee ruling that it's on the sixth tackle, and Saints are keeping the ball alive. Martin kicks it for the corner. Will he find touch? Oh, Sterling has it. And is he taken in the in-goal area? He's not. He's in the field of play. Good kick under pressure by Tommy Martin. And the Saints now are pressing up. What a game we've got. 15 minutes gone. 4 points to nil in favour of the visitors. Popular side faithful erupt. And no doubt from all round the Snowy Road Arena. Good break by the Rhinos. Good tackle by Newlove. Leeds come in field. Crossfield kick, but nobody knew about it. Steve Hall with it, picks it up. It's an awkward bouncing rolling ball. Stewart. Perellini. Cunningham on the blind side now to Tony Stewart. Looking to be forced into touch. Took the tackle well. Leeds urged to line up. Now Saints again trying to make a gap. As Nickel breaks through the defence. Last one of the sequence. Will it go in the air? Cunningham's at dummy half. Long there for the kick. Along the floor. Sits up nice. Martin's chasing it. Goes into Leeds' hands. Very unlucky there. Just a high kick on the bounce as it rolled. Sterling now. Sterling comes through. Oh, Tommy Martin with the Cumberland fling. The referee's given a penalty. I don't know what for. Perfectly legitimate tackle by Tommy Martin. Under the shoulder. Sweeps the legs. Nothing wrong with that at all. The referee's taking exception to it. And the penalty goes to Leeds. I think Lee's looking to make a substitution. Graham Mackay, I think, going to be brought on. Well, not yet. He's gone back in the dugout. Leeds with the penalty. Certainly a very dubious decision, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. And as far as the Saints Beckies are concerned, I think. So the Rhinos moving it over to the left. Pitch in excellent condition. Ideal playing conditions. Quite a stiff breeze. in the Saints' favour in this first half. Once again, the Rhinos are spreading it. Good tackling. Kevin Sinfield making headway. Sterling at dummy half onto Hay. Along the line, loose ball. Back to Harris. He's got to be met. First time. Good work by the Rhinos, and that look forward to Jackson. Dear me. The referee and the touch judge as Leeds bring it on the short side. Sean Long comes up with the ball after Harris had tried to kick it through. Fleary. Tackle wasn't complete and he came in on Sean Long. Now it's Perolini. Good handoff by Perolini on Hay. The Terminator drives it up. And finally, after 19 minutes, Mr. Presley awards a penalty for holding down. And we've had plenty of that from both sides. So Cunningham will restart. Saints find touch on the 40. Cunningham restarts. Nickel driving the ball up. Apollo right at Andy Hay again. Good driving run centre field by the Saints. Martin looking for the runner. Saints spread the ball. Sean Long inside to Sculthorpe. Sculthorpe drives it up. Leeds urge to get back onside. Short ball there. Saints drive it up. It did look forward from our angle. The referee's picked that one up. It's the first one he's seen. Scrum down, head and feed to the Rhinos. On their own 20. Wellens in with the tackle. Henare comes in to help. Now Wellens comes back to the full-back position. And the Rhinos move it to the left. Farrell. Straight at Sonny Nickel. No problem. Nickel completes the tackle. Strength sapping evening. Forward pass again, asked for but not given. Last one for the Rhino. Sheridan dabs it for the line. Saints been penalised. Sheridan had kicked it through. It looks as though Apollo had obstructed him, or that's what the referee is saying, that Apollo had obstructed him. And a chance for Harris for 2 points, and he's going to take them, or he's going to have a go for the 2 points. Leeds bringing it down. Obviously Sheridan again looking to angle the kick at the posts. Wellens was going to let it run dead. The referee blew the whistle, indicating that the penalty had followed the ball, but his body language, it looks as though obviously it was Apollo Perolini that had taken the man out. Sean Hoppy down there, one of the water carriers, obviously got the plaster cast off. He'll have had intensive treatment for this week. On the broken bone in the wrist, the hand. And he wants to get back into contention. Just hitting some form was the Kiwi. Harris shouldn't have any problem. 23 minutes gone on the clock. Getting a little bit of ribbing from the Homesters. 2 points for the penalty. 6-0 to the Rhinos. Saints to restart. Tommy Martin from the centre spot. Floated high ball. Well taken. 6-0 to the visitors. Plenty of time to go in this game. Both sides need the points. Saints need them to keep up at the top. Obviously put pressure on the Bulls and the Pie Eaters. And Leeds need them to make their way up the table. Obviously didn't get off to the best possible start. Sheridan puts the ball down under no pressure whatsoever, much to the delight of the Saints faithful. Line side again. Sean Long trying to break away. The Rhinos have done their homework. They're looking for the Saints breaking quickly, but Saints keep it alive. Captain Chris Joint leads by example, drives the ball up. Perolini now. Slight shimmy, looking to take the Leeds defence off guard. It's centre field. It's about 10 metres short, an ideal position. Can the Saints break this Leeds defence? Martin, speculator. Stewart, yes, in at the corner. Super ball by Tommy Martin. Wasn't that an excellent ball? Tony Stewart with the try. What a ball from Tommy Martin though. Jointed took it up to the left of the sticks. Then it went into Apollo. Apollo took it just short. Then from the restart, Tommy Martin with an absolute speculating cut-out pass to Tony Stewart. Aitchison out injured. Chris Smith injured. And here comes Long with the kick. Can he float it in? It doesn't look bad. Oh, it's a smasher. It's a pearler. 2 points. Saints back on level terms. 6 points apiece. Stewart's second try of this season, Super League 5. And Sean Long, that's his 69th goal. So what a riposte by the Saints. Leeds Rhinos put it high, Cunningham takes it. Julian O'Neill just come on as a sub. O'Neill on for Perolini. I think is the substitution. Oh no, Perolini's there. Must be Sonny Nicol. Yes, Sonny Nicol is the man that's been substituted. Saints driving the ball up. Last one of the sequence. Saints again. Martin, low for the corner, Saints are chasing it, it's a try! Saints come up with the try, the referee's looking, he's going for the screen. He wants to see if Newlove was onside. I think you'll find he was. Lovely angle kick by Tommy Martin again, right for the corner. The Saints spectators like it, I liked it in the first place. There's the high shots on the big screen. Obviously the game on Sky this evening, and that's why we're ensconced on the restaurant end. I just couldn't think where we were then, dear me. Senility setting in. And a chance now for Sean Long to put a 6-point gap between the Rhinos and the Saints, and it looks good. It is good. The touch judges raise the flags, and the Saints, from being 6 points to 0 down after 23 minutes, are now 6 points up after 28. 2 tries in 3 minutes. And the Rhinos kick off. Martin takes it well. Apollo Perolini drives it up. He's got to go. Can he keep in field? He can't. An awkward twisting ball there. Well, an awkward twisting pass. Obviously, he got the pass. He came through. He bounced off the Leeds defence. They managed to regroup and just force him into touch. That'll give Leeds a slight advantage. In as much as they got head and feet at the scrum. And Saints' defence going to be tested just after they take the lead. Harris looking for the drop-off ball. Harris, well sandwiched, 10 metres from the line. Walker attacked in half. Along the line the ball comes again. Cummins comes through. O'Neill clamps him. Great tackling from the big Kiwi. Jamie Matthew on for Leeds. Powell also on as well. Powell puts it back to Harris. Can the Welshman score? He can. I think that's a try. The referee's right there. He was looking. No problem. Leeds kept it alive. Matthew then to the hooker, Jackson. But it's Harris that comes up with it. It went out to Powell. And then Harris came back. The Welsh wizard comes in. Scores are going to be level. He'll connect with this. He'll put this between the posts, Will Harris. But he shouldn't have any problem. Good try with Leeds keeping the ball alive. Harris with the try. Harris with the goal. And it's over the top. And right out to the other side of the ground. No problem. "33 minutes gone on the clock." Well, 33 minutes on my watch, let's put it that way. We don't stop for the video ref, but it's all level, 12 points apiece. And what a game. Certainly, we'd seen you getting the try early on, then it just settled down. It was the 25th minute before we had any further scoring. Well, apart from the Harris penalty goal, that was in the 23rd. But it's really warmed up now, and we're all level, 12 points apiece. Leeds made a couple of substitutions. Saints with Julian O'Neill on. The ball kicked downfield. Sterling's chasing it. Will it sit up for him? Well, Wellens gets it. Well, the referee says Wellens knocked forward. And Wellens says, "Who, me? How did you come up with that decision?" And I'd be tempted to ask that as well. Well, that's what the referee's given. No doubt we can scrutinise that again and have a look at it. Won't make any difference to the decision. Head and feed to the Rhinos. Sheridan moves it out quickly to Harris. They've got to get in on this man. They know what he's capable of. He nearly became a Saints player a while ago. And he's got to be met. There's Hay. Long stopped him. Then the second phase came in and bounced him down. Newlove and Joint. Hay looking at the referee, but he's getting no joy. Jamie Matthew backs into the defence, and he's forced back. 3 tackles gone. Saints defence holding firm. Jackson, Sheridan, Harris along the line. Cummins, senior. Well, that looked forward. That certainly looked forward. The referee's given it. Carl Pratt in for the try. Good play by the Rhinos. They spread it out quickly. Then it went to senior. He took the tackle, twisted round, but certainly looked forward to Pratt. The Rhinos take the lead again, and a few of the spectators just asking questions of the touch judge. Put them back in the lead. Harris now, can he float it in? No, short and at the back of the sticks. 16-12 the score. About 5 minutes of the half remaining. Sun just going down now, and just that little bit cooler up here. Tommy Martin, lovely kick for the corner, well taken. And Senior, the former Sheffield Eagle, playing out of his skin. And once again the Rhinos with Powell straight upfield. He's about 33 years of age and he's a former Sheffield Eagle right there from the beginning, and he's enjoying his rugby at Leeds. Now I don't know whether before, as it was, well taken by Steve Hall, saying that Leeds were the Challenge Cup winners. Actually, they were Challenge Cup runners-up. I'm sure I said that they were winners, but obviously Bradford Bulls won. Leeds won the Cup last year. Saints won the league last year. Leeds won the Cup, and Leeds runners-up this year at Murrayfield. High tackle there, and penalty awarded to the Saints. Pedalini drives in. 4-point deficit at present. Can the Saints put that right before the interval? Tony Stewart, the try scorer, one of the try scorers. Julian O'Neill. Good driving run. Cunningham attacked in half. Takes it centre field. Sean Long sees the gap. Long again puts a speculator, knocked on into, obviously knocked on I meant by knocking the ball out towards Newlove and Sullivan's wing, but it went to Paul Sterling. He picked it up. It had to be dispatched pretty quick there. Tries for a forward pass again, going unheeded. Once again, Harris putting the ball out. Senior was looping round on the inside. He didn't get the ball. The ball wasn't played correctly. Somebody actually pulled the Leeds man's ankle there, a second bite of the cherry, or so the referee says. Harris finds touch on the Saints 40. Jackson will start. On to Sheridan. Matthew. Taken by Henare. Darren Fleary driving the ball, centre field. Leeds building up again. They lead by 4. They change the point of attack. Hey, Sculthorpe comes in with a tackle on Harris. Former teammates at Warrington, Sculthorpe and Harris. And two of the most costliest players in the game. Super tackling by the Saints. And it needs to be as well. Matthew, clamped by Cunningham, taking man and ball. Last one of the sequence. Jackson running for the line. And Jackson dives. Steve Hall, can he get in the field of play? Well, I think he was and forced back. But the referee not happy with it. He says he's taken in the in-goal area. And Saints are going to be forced to drop out from between the sticks in the dying minutes. 40 and a half minutes gone on my watch. We have had a couple of stoppages for the video ref. So this will be Leeds' last set of 6 probably in this first half. As Tommy Martin now comes to drop out. Oh, it's gone in touch. It's gone on the full. Well, Jackson there clapping. Somebody wants to throw him a fish. Penalty for Leeds on the 10-metre line, right in front of the sticks. Harris will have no problem with this. It'll give the Rhinos a 6-point cushion at half-time. Probably the last action, this. Harris with the conversion. $18 points to 12, the Rhinos lead. Probably just time to actually restart the game. Martin will kick it off. Unfortunately, he tried to drop out from between, well, he did drop out from between the sticks, and it went in on the full. Penalty awarded, and Harris came up with that conversion. Deep kick there. Still evenly poised, only 6 points in the game. 30 points in this first 40 minutes. 18 to the Rhinos, 12 to the Saints. Out to Walker. He comes infield. Only a youngster making his way through. Obviously Sinfield a youngster as well. Unlucky not to be chosen for the side to contest the Challenge Cup at Murrayfield. But here comes Harris again. Oh, it's Cummins, isn't it? Oh, it is Harris. Well, that looked like crossing, but the Rhinos get away with it. Powell has the possession. There's the half-time hooter. The referee winds the game up. 12 to the Saints, 18 to the Rhinos. Senior with a try in the 8th minute. Harris with a penalty goal in the 23rd. Then Saints came up with two tries in 3 minutes. Stewart and Newlove, both goal by Long. Saints took the lead at 12-6. Harris hit back with an individual try after the Rhinos had kept the ball alive. He goaled that one, making it 12 apiece. Then Pratt went in for a try just to our right of the restaurant. Looked perilously forward to us, but the referee, the touch judge in that, let it go. 16-12 there. Then Harris with a penalty goal late on. That's how it stands at half-time. Saints 12, Rhinos 18. Both sides back on the pitch. 6 points separate them. Saints 12, leads 18. Saints with a 42 points to 14 victory at Headingley this season, and the double over the Rhinos last year. 62-18 at Nosey Road and 28-12 at Headingley. But 6 points behind. Leeds will have the wind, the breeze behind them. And the referee, Steve Presley, blows the whistle, kicks us off. Tommy Martin takes the ball, and Saints now obviously running down to the clubhouse and the restaurant end and trailing by 6. It's been quite an entertaining first half. Both defences being tested at certain times. One of the Leeds tries looked a little shady, and Brian O'Hara can't take the pass as Sean Long put it out to him. He lost the possession. The Rhinos come up with it. Adrian Morley, pretty quiet in the first half. Limited touches. Fleary now driving the ball up for the Rhinos. Sheridan with the speculator to Hay, on to Senior, out again to Pratt. Saints defence going to be tested now. Sheridan, Harris puts the ball out to Morley, in turn to Walker. He puts it back inside. The Rhinos pick it up. Play allowed to go on, and Sheridan again. Last one of the sequence. Quick play the ball from the marker position. Good defence by this, is it? But it's a good defence by the Saints for the ball knocked forward. The Leeds Rhino had sneaked through within striking distance. And the big screen being looked at, we just can't see the lower part of the picture. But Saints have the ball possession. Sean Long puts the speculator out. Helens. On the blind side, Henare. Well sandwiched there. Keith Senior, one of the tacklers. Andy Hay in there as well. Blind side again. New Love were taken slightly high on the second attempt. Well, I'm sorry, Stewart, I beg your pardon, taken slightly high. Long kicks it through. Cummins taken by Tommy Martin. Chris Joint finishes him off. Right in front of our commentary position. Walker inside to Sterling. Sterling nearly using one of his own players as a foil. Did well, obviously saw the chance. Matthew. Jackson. Out to Sheridan. Leeds keeping the ball alive. Harris. Walker. Oh, that's forward, surely. Dearie me. Oh, the referee and the judge should have let it go. And Sterling there, taken by Perolini. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's one good hard tackle by Perolini. Dear me. The man's coming through at an angle and Perolini took him. There's nothing wrong with that at all. He got the back of his jersey round the back of the neck and bounced him down. Well, the incident's been put on report. Well, that's a disgrace. It's all right. I mean, I only had one view of it and I was quite happy with it. I know the referee's not, and it's gone again. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Perfectly legitimate tackle. Across the chest. Just put the hand on the back of the shoulder and bounced him down. Well, he stopped the clock now. But that incident with Apollo Perolini, it's been put on report. Sterling being treated. He's going to get to his feet now. As I say, he's bound to be groggy. But the penalty has been awarded. Mackay is coming on for the Rhinos. I think Sterling's going to be going off. Yes, they are. He probably doesn't know where he is. He's all right now. Well, I mean, he's come to a little bit. He's still going to have to go off. And a chance of a further 2 points from Yestin Harris's boot. Excellent crowd here at Nosey Road for obviously a good fixture, the last fixture of this round 15. So Harris, 40 metres out, more or less centre field, looking to give Leeds an 8-point gap from his third penalty goal conversion. Yes, that's plumb, that's bang in the middle, no problem. Harris with the penalty goal. Saints 12, Leeds 20. So the sun coming out again over the top of the main stand, and Tommy Martin, will he put it high? Try to catch the Leeds players with the sun in their eyes, but no problem. Adrian Morley took it well. Sculthorpe and Stewart in at the tackle. Now it's with Powell. Fleary. The referee nearly caught up as Fleary went forward. And now the Rhinos with Jamie Matthew. Henare takes him. Matthew puts it out to the back door. Jackson gathers it. And Jackson forced back. Henare takes him. Saints urge to get onside. It's now with Harris, and Harris puts it centrally upfield. Awkward bounce, and Wellens is back there. Sullivan's with him. Wellens takes it. Wellens into space. Well retrieved. Sullivan with limited touches. Perolini now, right at Harris. The Leeds faithful just giving him a little bit of a booing. Blindside again, Cunningham. He wants it played quickly. Leeds all offside on the referee's right. Saints move it downfield. Perolini, can he offload it? It's not Perolini for the first time anyway. Chip downfield, Cummins, can he gather it? He does. Cleary for the Rhinos. Sheridan, Powell, Mackay, looking to put it back, he's well wrapped up. Martin and Joint. Andy Hay, no way through for him. Harris, good ball to Morley, puts it back inside to Matthew. The Rhinos keep it alive, it's with Powell. Now it's with Walker, he jinks inside. Just over the Saints, just over the Leeds 40 I should say. Last tackle of this sequence. Leeds put it out to Powell, it was forward in the first place, he knocked it forward. Trying to put on the power play. And a turnover. O'Neill backs into the defence. Good driving run from big Julian O'Neill. Leeds penalised for offside and not before time either. Long taps it quickly. Morley should go in the sin bin for that. He's reaching for the pocket. Professional foul, and he's going before he's got the card out of his pocket. And Nickel back on. Sean Long's going to have a go for the 2 points. Morley dispatched to the sin bin after a professional foul on Sean Long. Saints were awarded the penalty for Leeds being offside. Then Sean Long come up, tapped it quickly. Morley hadn't retreated, and Saints get the penalty. Sean Long puts the 2 points over. Saints 14, Leeds 20. So Sonny Nickel now. Leeds lead by 6 points. 10 minutes gone of this second period. Cunningham now running at the Leeds defence. Been out for a good few weeks, still needs obviously match practice, and another, it should be another sin bin there. Obviously he's had a second snap at him. The referee moves in, what's the difference there? None at all. Saints with numerical advantage. And that looked high by Andy Hay on Julian O'Neill. And the big man still drives it forward, and Saints now need to force the issue. Long inside to Nickel. Nickel is, oh dear me! Mark Edmondson on, and all he had to do was fall over. He couldn't take it cleanly. He's disgusted with himself. But Saints had done the hard work there, hadn't they? Good ball to Nicol. Nicol took the tackle, put it back inside to Edmondson, and that was a try, went to begging. Usually the safe pair of hands of Mark Edmondson. One of the players just went to him, tapped him, Cunningham I think it was, tapped him on the back. It's all right, like he said. Let's hope that's not crucial at the end of the 80 minutes. A senior goes through and Joint roughs him up, puts him down to earth. Powell. Good shoulder charge there on Powell. By Tommy Martin. Sculthorpe was there again. Now it's Harris. Captain Chris Joint brings him to earth. Jackson. Matthew. Rhinos running it. Up to the halfway line. Now it's Jackson from acting half. Well tackled this time, last one of the sequence. The Rhinos in possession, leading by 6. Oh, the man's injured. Tommy Martin calls for the physio. Chris Joint and Martin in with the tackle. And it's Jackson that's taking the knock, I think. No, is it Chev Walker that's taking the knock? I think it is. Just trying to look on the big screen. No, Walker's up there. It is Jackson. Finally up on his feet. He's going to play the ball. The Rhinos have it. Last tackle it is. Sheridan puts it high. My word, there'll be snow on that when it comes down. Wellens couldn't see it. Obviously touched it. And the Saints have to drop out from between the sticks. Well, I don't think he actually touched that, Wellens. Looking at it again on the big screen. But the referee's nearer than us. Saints drop out. Cummins takes it. Quite a speedy merchant in his own right, Cummins. Played on the wing for many seasons. Operating at the full-back. Now it's Mackay, Graham Mackay. Still a 6-point gap. As Powell drives it up, cries for a forward pass once again. Obviously plenty of flat balls. As Harris tries to cut inside, he breaks through, does Harris. He's taken down short. Or is he taken down short? The referee, he's gone for the big screen. He's asking the question. And unfortunately, we don't know what it is. They're looking, I think, to see if Harris has lost the ball as he went over. 3 shots, the video ref. Mark Edmondson in there at the tackle. And Edmondson unlucky not to score at this end. And that would have levelled the scores up with the conversion. Here's the decision. Harris in the picture on the big screen. No try. Saints defence going to be tested. Leeds loading the right-hand flank. Sheridan, inside ball, Mackay. Good tackling by the Saints, but the Rhinos keep the ball alive. Get the ball out, move it in field. Sheridan, Harris. Puts a speculator out to senior, well taken this time. First time tackle. The Rhinos very in the play, trying to keep it going. Harris, Sheridan, speculated out there. Powell, puts it over the top. Mackay, will he squeeze it at the corner? Oh, he's forced into touch. Touching goal, he's forced. And great tackling by the Saints. And a tap restart from the centre of the 20. 16 minutes of the second half gone. Just 2 penalty goals exchanged, one from Harris, one from Long. 6-point cushion for the Rhinos, 20 points to 14. Essential that the Saints score next. Good running, Joint. Newlove. Still driving forward, Newlove. Finally forced down. Leeds urge to get back onside. Oh, good running. Wellens comes through. Wellens skips out of the tackle. Still driving forward. Gets the ball away to Sonny Nicol. Good running by the Saints, and Nicol finally put down to earth. Quick play the ball by the Saints. They move it over to the right. Sculthorpe, good ball to Stewart. Stewart for the line, inside to Hall. Yes! Hall pops it down over the line. A great try by Hall. He was held in the tackle, but he popped it over the whitewash. And Saints are back in it. So Saints' new right-wing combination come up with 2 tries. 1 each for Stewart and Hall. And a great riposte there, and it was Stewart that did a lot of the spade work. Good work by Sculthorpe, put the ball out wide. Slipped it out to the right, well taken by Tony Stewart. Moved it down well, took the tackle. Hall came in on the inside. Took it, and the player came in for the tackle. Cal Pratt, I think it was, that came in for the tackle, along with Senior as well on that flank, and Hall did well, took left footer, yes, that's a brilliant kick, superb kick by Sean Long, levels the scores up, 20 points apiece. What a goal by Sean Long, and what a try by Steve Hall. Three tries, 4 goals to the Saints. 3 tries and 4 goals to the Rhinos. All level, 20 points apiece, and 20 minutes to go, the final quarter of the game, which has been very entertaining. Saints moving it now to the left flank. Good driving run, big Julian O'Neill. Strong running. Sean Long on the angled run, well being mauled. At the play the ball. Martin puts it downfield, angled run. Cummins takes it, puts it inside to Graham Mackay. And he's well met. Cunningham the second man in, Tommy Martin the first. And Leeds with Senior. And Senior rounds Hall. Driving up the wing is Senior. Wellens comes across. Stewart comes back. Good break there by Senior. It was about 5 Saints to 1 Leeds player. And now Leeds again move it on the opposite flank. It's Walker. Well taken, good yardage by Leeds. And Sterling coming back on. But the Rhinos spreading it again. Andy Hay, oh dear me, Saints drop off the tackle. I think it was Tony Stewart there that missed him, and Hay, 1-1, went past him. And touchdown for the 4-pointer, puts Leeds back in the lead. Good break initially by Keith Senior up this flank. He looked outnumbered, about 5 to 1 as I said, but he rounded Steve Hall. Tony Stewart came back along with Wellens, bounced him down to earth. Then from the resulting play, Leeds moved it centre field, then moved it back with Andy Hay coming on an angled run. 1 to 1 on Stewart. He just missed the tackle and Hay was in. Composes himself, comes up for the kick. Waved away, just 4 points separate the sides. And could that be a costly miss for Harris? Morley back on after his 10 minutes enforced rest for a professional foul, so back to full complement. Faddle on also. Matthew Hay, the try scorer, out to Walker. Walker well taken. Once again, the Rhinos move it centre field. Fresh man, Faddle, and he takes some pulling down. Powerful block busting forward. Harris chips it for the corner. Hall chasing back, but too much beef on it. Tap restart from the 20. Well, Saints tried to keep the ball alive, but unfortunately it's gone to Chev Walker. The idea was right, the execution just didn't come off as the man was being tackled. Harris the man, now with Hay, inside drop-off ball, Morley looking for runners, well taken there. Leeds looking to press forward, leading by 4. Now with Faddle, inside ball to Walker, tried to sidestep in, obviously inside. Last one of the sequence. Will they put the power play on? Will they kick for the post? They tried to put the power play on, they put the ball back. Still on the 6th tackle, it's going to be the turnover. But Leeds are right up there near the Saints line. Well, surely offside on Wellens. Dear me. Quick tap penalty taken by Sean Long. Long brought down by Powell. Martin looking for that half gap. Try and get through and unload. The Leeds defence up to it this time. Cunningham now. Sullivan kicks the legs. Inside the Leeds 40. Newlove unloads it inside. Back to Anthony Sullivan. Can the Welsh flyer find a way through? He's up to the 20-metre mark. Leeds all offside on the referee's left. Martin with a speculator. Only Sculthorpe. Back to Nicol. Well, it's loose. The ball's picked up by Carl Pratt, and I don't think anybody's going to catch Pratt. Stewart and Wellens are chasing him. Can Stewart make it? Oh, he's just tapped his ankles, but he's over the line. Pratt with his second. Right from down here, a full 80-metre run from Carl Pratt. Saints were forcing the issue. They tried to keep the ball alive. Unfortunately, it went down to the ground, and Carl Pratt Picked it up, and he's got some pace on him, hasn't he, this former Featherstone Rovers player. Took it well, saw the gap. 10-point cushion, and we're talking round about 12 minutes remaining. Saints 20, Leeds 30. So there'll have to be that extra effort by the Saints now in this last 12 or 13 minutes. Leeds picking up there on a loose ball. Martin putting it high and centre field and short. Jackson, the man that took it. Cummins was coming for it, but Jackson took the ball. Perolini back on. Simfield driving the ball up for the Rhinos. Morley, powerful runner on the short side, now with Sheridan. Well clattered this time, forced towards the touchline. The Rhino Speckies giving their side some moral support and vocal support. Harris putting a tester up. Saints come away with the ball. Well taken, Paul Wellens, I think it is. Julian O'Neill. Shoulder down, drives it in. Matthew, one of the tacklers, along with Jackson. Good ball there by Long. Chris Joint offers the ball inside. Joint, oh, Joint's hurt there. Dear me. The tackle was there and then they bounced on him again. Sculthorpe can't get it out of the back door. Morley has it, but Chris Joint down there. Looks as though he's all right. Jeanette Smith coming on to treat him, but I think he's okay, it's Chris Joint. But the Rhinos have the ball possession. And Saints just losing it at vital areas in the game. Walker tries to sidestep infield. Forced back. Sullivan. Farrell for the Rhinos. They lead by 30 points to 20. We've got approximately 10 minutes of the game left. Mackay running infield off a short ball from Harris. An inside ball to Cummins that looked forward from our angle. But the referee was right there on the job and a good break there. And that's going to be the game, isn't it, for the Rhinos? There's no danger about that. Saints are not going to come back for 16 points with only 10 minutes remaining. Good break at centre field from Harris. He had Mackay running onto him. Graham Mackay ran on. Broke through the tackle, slipped the ball out to Cummins in support, and Cummins was under the sticks. Oh, they've started getting it right. 7 wins, 7 losses. 14 points in the league, and obviously they're going to get 2 points for the win tonight. A 16-point cushion. Keeping the ball alive, the Saints just dropping off the tackle. And Saints have had chances. And it's mistakes that obviously are going to prove costly for the Saints again. Martin, deep and long and at ground level. Morley, taken by Hall. Senior, he's had excellent game as senior, broke well. Harris, the man that's obviously the instigator. And Graham Mackay. Looking to unload again, plays it quickly. Powell takes it up. Inside to Farrell. Harris chips it for the corner, the chase is on. Sterling against Sullivan. Well, it looks as though they were shoulder to shoulder there going up. Sullivan just got the boot to the ball. Saints to drop out from between the sticks. Leeds going to have the possession again. Morley did well. Looked as though he was he nearly lost it. 7 minutes left. The Rhinos certainly running the roost in this second half. Saints on level terms after about 17 minutes, 20 points apiece. But since then, the Rhinos have run away with it with 3 tries in 10 minutes. Possession by the Saints, and obviously they've knocked on the... Trying to play the ball quickly, trying to get back in the game. But mistakes are coming thick and fast. Head and feed to the Rhinos. Sheridan will feed. Saints break quickly, it's now with Harris. Drop off ball for Walker. He's turned round and bounced to the earth. But Saints allowing the Rhinos too much possession. Farrell. An infringement at the play of the ball. Not actually touching it with the foot, putting it, rolling it back between the legs. He's lucky he's picked that up. That happens every time to all sides. I don't think there's anybody that plays it cleanly. No, very rare. But Saints have the penalty. Blindside again. Cunningham trying to get Newlove and Sullivan unleashed. Martin, long, speculator. Well, it was kicked forward. Wasn't knocked forward, but Leeds come up with possession. The referee saying it was knocked forward. He didn't actually gather it, but he kicked it. He got a foot to it. But the referee ruling a knock on. Head and feet to the Rhinos. 5 minutes left. Kieran Cunningham being replaced. Scott Barrow coming in, so Cunningham come through his first match back for a while. Showed some nice touches, obviously, still needs match practice. Well, was that knocked forward? Jackson couldn't gather it, the referee said it was. Long will feed. Can Saints restore a little bit of respectability? Tommy Martin. Newlove coming from the left centre over to the right. And plenty of Marlin at the play of the ball. Tim Yonkers. Taken by Mackay. And Sinfield. O'Neill. Long. Interception by Harris. Long's going to chase him. Harris read it well. Harris cutting down the angle as Long comes to him. No, he can't get to him. Harris touches down just to the left of the sticks as we're viewing. And that's put the icing on the cake, hasn't it, for Harris? And the Rhinos. Cries of easy from the Leeds faithful, and I suppose on paper it looks easy, but down there on pitch level it's obviously been far from easy. But 42-20 when Harris kicks this, and it is a real big win for the Rhinos here at Nosey Road, and obviously a dent in Saints' forward planning to keep up there with the Bulls and the Pie Eaters. Saints will drop down to third at the end of this round 15. Martin kicks off, Saints chase it. Harris the man underneath it, now it's with Farrell. About 2 minutes remain. And what a great win for the Rhinos. No danger about that. After Saints had got back into it midway through the first half, a superb display saw the Saints off. Sheridan puts it upfield. Wellens is chasing. Sterling and Walker are chasing it for Leeds, but it's too much beef on it. Obviously with the wind to the backs in this second 40. Steve Hall coming in field, looking for a bit of action now. It's with Perolini. Perolini puts it back. Barra couldn't pick it up. Farrell has it for the Rhinos. A lot of loose play by the Saints have led to Rhinos tries. And Harris, the man in possession, unloads it back to Jackson. Harris to the left. Morley couldn't take it. Saints come up with the possession. The referee, has he given the knock on? He has given the knock on. He'll order the scrum to be set, and this will probably be the last scrum of this Super League match. And it's always good going home with a win under your belt, isn't it? And these the Leeds Rhinos will be quite happy. That tackle looked a little high. Saints move it now to the left. Sullivan with a chance. Tries to jink back inside. Good cover defence from Simfield this time. Saints keep it alive. Sean Long looking for a way through. Puts it back. Big Julian O'Neill. In turn he unloads it. Scott Barrow. Oh, a little fisticuffs. Centre field. The referee trying to go in to separate them. Obviously players going in to separate the players. It's been a very well tempered game, but things just getting heated right at the end. We were following the ball. Well, I was following the ball anyway, and then play went back to the little fracas. The referee and the touch judge is trying to sort it out to see what happened. And let's see what the referee's decision is. Well, somebody's going in the sin bin. Looks like Sean Long in the sin bin. And obviously a Leeds player. It was Ryan Sheridan. So the two scrum halves play no further part in this game. 4 minutes of stoppage time on my watch, obviously for a video referee. A haymaker thrown in there, a very graphic illustration by Mr. Presley. And here's the countdown as Harris finds touch. Play will be restarted, and then when the next stoppage is, the hooter will be blown. Leeds throwing it out, now with Farrell. Farrell taken to earth. Well, he's kept the ball alive. It's forced back, Leeds still have it. That's the tackle, and there's the final hooter. And what a great win by the Rhinos. They led at half-time by 18 points to 12. Penalty goals were exchanged early in the second half between Harris and Long. Still a 6-point gap of 20 points to 14. Hall came up with a brilliant try when he was under pressure. Banged it over the whitewash. Long goaled it, and it was all back at 20 points apiece, wasn't it? The game was on. Then Saints obviously losing little composure. One-to-one tackles. Losing possession when they was forcing the issue near the Leeds try line. Led up for tries from Hay in the 20th minute, Pratt in the 26th, Cummins finishing off after some good work by Harris and Mackay in the 30th minute, and then Harris again with an interception, going more or less all the way. He converted the last 3 tries. That's how it finished here at Nosey Road. Saints 20, Leeds Rhinos 42. Both sets of players going round and applauding the spectators from the respective sides, but obviously a dent in the Saints build-up. Away this Friday for the Saints at the Shea, Halifax. So let's see if they can get back here on course with a short turnaround for Friday. Thanks for joining us. You've been with Dave on camera, myself, Ron Hoop. Join us for the next game. Final score at Nosey Road, Saints 20, Rhinos 42.
Thank you.